Okay, so like I was saying, I went to like the nearest exit at the time, which happened to be the front door. And at the front door, there's like a front porch. So it's just like a little sitting area with like a little table and two chairs, like nothing big or anything like that. But there's a space enough, like if you were to like sit outside and have a smoke or a coffee or something like that. So that's where I was and went to. I was like standing in the middle of the doorway, like, so I was like, I just came inside, sorry. I was like half inside the house and then half outside. So I was like standing like right in the like middle of the doorway. So yeah, like I said, it was like half inside, half outside. So my body was like half in, half out. And he just kept like saying like by this point he came out of the room and he was like, just come back inside, I just want to talk to you, I just want to talk to you. And I was like, no, like get that out of here, like I'm not coming near you with like while you have that, like I'm not doing it, like get it out of the house, like get it out of the house and then I'll come talk to you. Like just I wasn't okay with the whole thing. So then it was just kind of like that back and forth for like a while, and then eventually, because like the reason why I didn't go right off the bat like and like ran outside and just like clipped it kind of thing, because like I know him, like I know him, like, and I felt like we had security cameras and like all he had to do was like look at our big TV and like all of our cameras right there. So if like I would have ran outside or anything like that, he would have just simply looked at the TV and like saw where I was, pinpointed where I was, and then pegged me off that way. So like I figured like if I would have stayed, he would have shown me. If I would have left, he would have shown me. Like no matter what I was gonna do at this point in time, I was like, I just thought like it was gonna be the end pretty much. Like there was no getting out of it kind of thing. So I just kept like standing there and just kind of like contemplating what to do, because I had no shoes. We always used the back door, so there was no shoes in mine at the front at all. Again, it was like -50 out, like, and I was in barely anything. So and we live in the hood again. So if I would have ran outside and just started screaming around, like that's like an everyday thing that happens in the hood. So it wouldn't have been like out of the ordinary. So it's not like someone would have been like, oh, that girl needs help, like I should like call 911. Because like I'm telling you, I saw screaming girls running across the street or down the street all the time, and it's just they were drunk or something like that. So I just figured like I was fucked at that point. So with the arguing, we just kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth of him like saying, come back inside, I just want to talk to you. And me just saying, no, like get that outside. And he just kept window peeking, like he was just like looking and like tweaking or twacking, I have no idea, but he was just out, like he was out of it. And then at one point I was just like sick of the back and forth, so I was like, okay, like this is, I'm just gonna make a run for it. Like I'm just gonna go. Like if anything, I'm gonna run to my cousin's. Hopefully she's home. Like I'm just gonna run. So at this point, yeah, I went and I was more out of the door, or sorry, out of the outside than inside. And I just remember standing there and I was about to like go down those steps and just clip it. I heard a popping noise, and lo and behold, just a little bit in front of me, a hole appeared, and I was like, what the fuck? So I went down like 2 steps or whatever, like it was like not that far in front of me, like, but it wasn't like, and I just went down, like I just moved it forward a little bit, and then I just put my whole body down and I put my head down and I just like looked through the hole. And of course, yeah, I could see like the inside of my house, and I was just like, at this point I'm like fucking mad, and I'm just like, I've had it. And like now he like, I didn't think at this point in time that bullet was like for me in any way, shape or form. So like I didn't think he tried shooting me or anything like that. I just thought he just fired a shot. He tried to shoot my TV, if anything, because he likes to break all my TVs. Like I didn't think like he was ultimately just trying to kill me or anything like that. Not at that point. So I'm mad at this point, and like I don't know why or what came over me, but I didn't even care he had a gun, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. Maybe I just had it and it was just like my breaking point or something, but I ultimately was like, fuck this guy. Like, and I remember going back inside, and in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna fuck him up. Like, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him. I don't even care if he has a gun. Like, I'm fucking him up. I'm so sick of this shit. Like, oh my God, he's so, like, no, I'm done. I'm gonna fuck him up, right? And I don't even know why I was thinking that, because, like, I would have, like, you know what I mean? Like, that was so stupid. And, like, ultimately, yeah, it was very stupid. And I wish I wouldn't have walked back inside, but at the same time, I wouldn't have heard the words that I heard before everything. So I get back inside and I start going towards him, and he's not looking at me or anything like that. He's facing the other way, but like, he couldn't see me. He was facing the other way. And I start walking towards him, and I get about 6 feet away maybe. And I just remember hearing, I'm so sorry, I love you. Or I love you, I'm so sorry. I don't know which came first. And then I heard another pop. But this time he shot himself in the head in front of me. So I can't really explain what happened next. All I can describe it as is time froze, completely froze. Like, it completely 110% froze. I couldn't feel my body. I couldn't feel my hands. I couldn't feel anything. And all I heard, I don't know how long I was standing there for. I don't know how long time froze for, but all I heard was thump, 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 thump. My heartbeat really, really loudly, just all I heard. And then, of course, ringing in the background, but my heartbeat was still louder than the ringing noise. And like I said, I don't know how to explain it, but time stopped. Like, it stopped. And I don't know how long I was standing there for till, but eventually there was about 4 or 5 cops that all of a sudden, they didn't tackle me per se, but they grabbed me out of the house. I don't know if they carried me, I don't know if they dragged me, I don't know if I walked, I don't remember, because I literally could not feel a thing. I could not feel my body. I was completely numb, or like, I don't know, I was in shock, complete shock, and just numb, and I didn't expect that. I don't even think I was like crying. I think I was like literally just fucked. Like, I don't know how to explain it. The cops, it looked like the whole police force was like outside of my house. Literally the whole police force. There were so many cops, and again, I could see their mouths moving. It looked like some of them were yelling, some of them were talking, but again, all I could hear was thump, 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 and the ringing. They might have been talking, but there was no words coming out. I couldn't hear anything at all. I'm gonna have to do a part 4.